Good morning, Commissioners. I'm John Ley from Clark County. I attended all but one of the 6 value pricing PAC meetings on tolling. That was a sham because the ODOT staff and their paid consultants made the decisions rather than the committee members. Tolling is a hugely inefficient way to collect money for transportation. In Seattle on I-405, 43 cents out of every tolling dollar collected goes to the cost of collection. Furthermore, the Washington State tolling program has had to be bailed out with other taxpayer money for the last 3 years. The program currently isn't making enough money to cover their costs. The SR 99 tunnel in Seattle will be in the red and underwater for the next 30 years due to a recent report. Once ODOT's tolling program is implemented on all Portland area freeways, 130,000 vehicles will divert onto side roads and into neighborhoods, as you are very well aware. ODOT's congestion pricing program will create a nightmare of safety and congestion on side roads. It won't eliminate traffic congestion. It will simply change where it occurs as people seek to avoid paying the tolls. Where's the equity? Once again, ODOT is targeting poor and lower income neighborhoods with the brunt of traffic diversion. Imagine every single vehicle crossing the I-5 Interstate bridge on an average day, now diverting onto side roads and into neighborhoods. That's the nightmare ODOT's going to create with their tolling program. The money ODOT demands is not needed. Oregon's HB 2017 raised $5.3 billion for statewide transportation. None of the projects on the list required tolls to pay for them. The $1.2 trillion federal package will send at least an additional $6 billion to Oregon for transportation. Simply put, the money's not needed. But for the ODOT bureaucrats, they can never get enough of the people's money. The I-205 project will eliminate 12 hours of traffic congestion. That's not because of the tolling, but because the new lane adds 50% more vehicle capacity to I-205. ODOT refuses to tell us how much of the reduction in congestion is due to the new lanes versus the tolls. But common sense indicates the 50% increase in vehicle capacity is the overwhelming reason. ODOT supports equity with reduced or free travel for minority and low-income populations. Yet every free or reduced rate traveler will add congestion and therefore increase toll congestion prices for others, harming hard-working families who don't qualify for the program. In the end, none of this makes sense. Everyone is harmed by the traffic diversion and the high-priced tolls that will raise very little money. Please support Commissioner Savas' letter to RTAC, and I want to encourage all citizens to support IP 41 that will require a vote before tolls can be put on any Oregon highway. Thank you.
Issue for not just the people in Clackamas County, but for everyone in the West Coast that comes through our region. This is huge. I appreciate John Ley and Paul Edgar's testimony today. I encourage everyone in this county to contact your state representative and your state senator and let them know how you feel about this. I believe it's not too late to stop it, but we are up against a big bureaucracy in Salem that wants this tolling to happen, and it's going to take everyone to push it back.
And we had about 100 and some odd people there at the chamber, and the topic was tolling. It was joined by my good friend Commissioner Rogers from Washington County. It was a great turnout. We had some folks there from ODOT. We had a couple of legislators, and mayors, and so forth. So it was a really enlightening discussion. It is very clear, frankly, that a lot of people really don't, the message is not getting out. I don't think people have a lot of misunderstandings, so fortunately this morning we were able to clarify a number of some of those misunderstandings. But I think that there was evidently a lot of people who voted perhaps for 3055, they didn't really know what was in it, HB 3055. And I think there's a realization now what was in HB 3055. The other thing that was revealed today, there were two people there, the chief petitioners for, I think, IP 41, I believe if I understood what from talking to them this morning, I met them this morning for the first time. But they did have an opportunity at the mic to announce that, they expect within very short order here to have a petition to circulate for the ballot of November of 2024, 2 years from now. So that'll require a vote of any county, the citizens of any county within 15 miles of a tolled facility. So that's on the horizon, it looks like.